What's up, guys? Mike back again, dropping some more knowledge for future 1%ers and other people trying to achieve financial freedom. Now, in this video, we're going to be showcasing a project that I did last week, a project that was a total of $2,200. All right, we're going to be showcasing a piece of it, which is the brick paver walkway relay, which I charged about $1,000 for. Okay, it took us about 3 days. Really, it could have been done in about 1 or 2, but there was so much other stuff going on at this project that, you know, we just did it as it came. Now, I did get this job through the Facebook ads. If you've been following me, then you know that I run my business strictly off of the Facebook advertisements, okay? This was one of the many projects that I got on a $500 ad spend. I have at least, last time I checked, it was about $14,000 lined up and ready to go, just waiting for me to pull up at the job site and get started. I turned my stuff off because I'm a solo guy and I don't want to be overwhelmed by this stuff. This was my issue with this stuff last year. Too many calls to get to, man. So these ads work, man. They work really well. And again, this is just more proof to the pudding. If you have not seen that already, go ahead and click on that video. I even made a playlist on the channel, okay? Facebook ad training. If you want to learn how to get jobs like this, high ticket jobs that are worth doing, go watch the ad videos, okay? Study them, implement them into your own process, and watch how the magic works. I've had multiple people hit me up and say, hey man, these ads work. They work great. You know, I have a lot of business lined up. Thank you. The stuff works, guys. Plain and simple, it works. And if you're looking for success and you can't get the phone to ring, I'm literally giving you the strategy. I'm giving you the how to do it. All you got to do is just do it. If you need help getting your ad set up, okay, you want me to take a look at your data, you want me to take a look at your ad creative, you want me to help you out in your own process, okay, hit me up on Instagram at Malik Jamal Speaks, right up there, okay? Send me a message. I will respond, man. I love taking care of this community, man. I love connecting with us, okay? Remember, we are the future 1%ers. That means that we are a group, albeit a small one. So we have to stay connected and we have to help each other become successful. So hit me up on the Instagram and I will definitely help you get your stuff right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. So like I said, man, this is the paver process. Now the customer, she just bought this home and she wanted to put in a whole new walkway. Really, originally she just wanted us to fix up this walkway. It was kind of crooked, jagged everywhere, and it was nasty, messy, old pavers. I saw that she had some good bricks right here. I was like, hey lady, look, we'll go ahead and pick up the bad bricks, lay a proper base, and put in these good bricks right here for you, and it'll look fantastic. She liked the idea, she liked the price, and we did it. All right, guys, day 2, man. We're back at the job. Chris is already over here. He's getting some pressure washing done, pre-wet and everything over here. About to get this driveway cleaned up. Now I'm gonna start this little brick paver section over here. Dig out a little bit more of this. Add in a proper paver base of stone. I'll make a little pathway for him here. Now we'll get this cleaned up some. It's all right, man. I'm gonna sit right here. Watch me get to work. Okay, yeah, we got the rocks up. You see me, you know, and we did this by hand. Normally, you're not supposed to do it like this. You know, put up your string lines, get your proper grades, but this was such a small area, man, that I'm just gonna wing it. I've done it enough times that I know how to do it. So, you know, I just went through there with my tape measure, make sure that I had the proper depth, which is at minimum 4 inches. I think I was aiming for 5 at this project. 5 inches of good stone to put in there so that we don't get any vertical movement. That was the objective. So as you can see, man, I'm just digging it through. Wherever it's high, I'm taking some soil out. If it's a little low somewhere, I'm moving soil around and I'm getting the grade to where I need it to be. So when we put in our dirt, we put in our stone, that everything kind of just sits where it is properly, and I tamp it down and it's good to go. That right there, of course, that big square thing, that's the hand tamper. You want to get a little compactor, but I didn't feel like all that for this small job. So we just did it by hand, tamped it out, got some good exercise, and it works just as well. At least for this project. Whew. So that's that, guys. Got that tamped out. Took a few minutes, but we got it down, compacted it a bit. Now we're gonna throw some stone in there and do the same thing. And that's just to ensure that these pavers don't move, at least vertically, for as long as possible. Yeah, I'm not a master paver layer or whatever, but I got some pretty good experience, guys. What I can tell you is that the quality of your base is one of the most important things, man. You need to get a good base. You need to have a good base prep. You know, all those things that matter. So that's what we're working on. It's just got this nice and clean, as you can see. Let me just look at that difference, dog. Minus what I just did. Oops, my bad, dog. But yeah, it's coming along. Yep, you got my homeboy Christian out there, man. He's handling the pressure washer stuff. I'm sticking in the dirt. We did a lot of stuff at this project, man. We did the house wash, a brick paver wash. We did the concrete wash. We got this thing in the back going on. So there was some fence work that needed to be going on. We're sealing the pavers. There's a lot of work that went into this project, and it was best if we just kind of broke it off like that. Just finished laying the first layer of rock. Got it tamped down. Need a little bit more, obviously, in some of these areas, pretty much the whole thing. Getting this little pathway, whatever you want to call it, carved out. Now, usually you want to go ahead and mark something like that, but it's so small that any little error or anything we can kind of just fix by hand, so it works out pretty well. So. I'm gonna take a little break from that. See how Chris is doing up over here. Get some marketing material going as well. Now, I'm not too proud to admit that I'm a guy that likes to wing stuff, man, and this is what happens when you don't do the proper measurements, okay? You take trips to the store, you waste valuable time and resources. Picking up sand off the Lowe's floor. So make sure you do your measurements, make sure you guys know exactly what you need before you get there. Things can't happen, but this is avoidable. Prepare for things like this, guys. Avoid these kind of issues. Whew. That's where all that gym work comes in, my guys. Look, man, I paid for this, okay? I need every last bit I can get. Let's get back to the job site. Pull back up here, added the rest of the stone, tamped it down, then I started laying my sand. I was aiming for about a ½ inch of sand. Maybe it was a little bit higher in some places. It is what it is. It won't make or break this project here. All right, got the sand in, compacted this baby. I think this was the fourth time actually, third time that I did it. But everything's nice and compacted. Looks a little bit. Did a pretty good job eyeballing it, but I see a few little spots where I may need a little bit of work. Really kind of like right here in this middle. May have missed a little bit. I'm gonna lay these pavers in. And I'll take a look at it, make any adjustments from there. When I was finally satisfied with the grade, we started putting the pavers in, and of course we started off with what she had up there originally. And you know, it was pretty smooth. The grade was right on point, minor adjustments here and there, which is to be expected when you're doing it this way. You know, I'm not using the string lines, it's not precise, but it's close enough that the human eye would not notice any small imperfections. So that was the objective with this one here. You can kind of see we started getting real talkative right there, and you know, we're running out of energy, running out of juice, so we just called it a day for that day. And we just kept moving on, man. We came back the next day. And that's one thing you gotta realize, man, when you are not productive, when productivity is starting to fall off, it's okay to take a break and come back even stronger and be better for the next day. There are situations where you have to just do it and finish it, and there's some long nights out here when you're doing this stuff, but you know, it just comes with the territory, man. What's up, y'all? We're back at the job site. This is day number 3 or number 4, I guess, 3.5, whatever you want to call it. We got that much done of it. A little straightened out. We got straightened out a little bit. Christian's rocking the gear. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bruh? We're just unloading these bricks. Picked these up from Menards earlier today. We didn't have quite enough that the customer had here from that pile, so I just picked up a few more. So we're gonna get that laid down, I'll get them all stacked out here first. I'm gonna clear these bricks out the way, dig and lay this retaining wall. Hopefully we'll get back to that back patio and re-sand it. Yup, you saw it right. We got snow on the ground, guys. Somehow Mother Nature delivered us a nice blanket of snow. So we'll be dealing with that today in a nice cold, but be ready. Stay tuned. All right, so we set the camera up a little bit late, but we went to go pick up some more bricks. Started laying these in. And this time lapse right here, guys, again, this is some powerful marketing material, okay? I went live when I was doing this project and I didn't have time to actually market this stuff here. But I went live on it, man, and I had customers calling me talking about saying, hey man, I want a brick paver patio done now too. You know what I'm saying? So this is the power of this stuff, man. Get your phone out and start recording this stuff. They haven't even seen the time-lapse footage or the before or after or anything like that yet. Okay, I haven't even put it out on the business page for the public. Okay, but when it does go out there and when it finally does hit, it's gonna blow up. Okay, I put it on my social media pages just to test it. I wanted to see what the public's reaction was, and it was one of the best reactions that I've gotten from the public. Okay, which tells me that this piece of material is some heat. All right, this is some heat, and it's gonna make a lot of money in the very near future. All right, so we're just about done with the walkway over here. Almost. A few touch-ups. We'll put that border in. It's a real windy and cold day, a little rough. But we're just gonna he's about to go ahead and start this sanding over here, and this is another part of this job. I might put this in a separate video where we're gonna get the sanding going on. Show you guys how we do this. Really, you can get that stuff with the leaf blower, bro. But yeah, so we're gonna get some good time-lapse footage of this. Of course, this is gonna be future marketing material. So it's that simple, guys. Just come out here, get you one of these, a little tripod or something. Hook up your stuff, hit the time-lapse, do the job, make sure you get a good angle. And your phone will be ringing, guys. It's that simple. I'm gonna hook y'all up, man. Let's go. Yeah, guys, it really is that simple, man. All you really need is 2 or 3 projects that are well documented on the time-lapse and kind of a walkthrough to see each process. And that's about all the trust that the majority of people will need to go ahead and give you a call and sign up with your business, okay? And that's signing up with your business at any price that you want, okay? Because you are the man, you are the one that's getting this stuff done. That's very, very important. There are a lot of people out here, but a lot of people suck. If you are one of the people that don't suck, you are a leader of industry, and people will respect your price. And if they don't respect your price, I mean, there's 100 people that will respect your price. Like I said, guys, I turn my ads off because I'm overwhelmed and I don't really want to deal with all that, okay? I have all this stuff I got to get done first. I have a bad habit of overbooking myself, and that just can't happen no more, guys. So this is how well this stuff works, okay? I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this because this is how well this stuff works, guys. It's that simple. So now we're back here at the walkway portion. We just laid the sand in there, wet it down. That's good to go. Even though it was a little bit cold, everything turned out perfectly with that. No big deal. I came back to install the edge, or the restraints for the pavers, which keeps things from moving horizontally. So if there is any shifting over time, it's not gonna get too far out of whack. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in a decent place, a decent position, and it's just something extra that I do to keep the customers happy, to show them that I am putting in a little bit more effort and that they made the right decision when they decided to go with me. So got a little tired of that, went over to this retaining wall that we're gonna go ahead and do. And you know, this is very straightforward as well. Thankfully, she did have the majority of these bricks. I did have to pick up a few of these as well. But you know, I just dug them up, laid them up, straightened them out. Put a little rock where necessary, and it turned out all right. Now you can see right here, I'm adding in the filled dirt. Now this is just to cover up that paver restraint, so it's not as visible. You know, if it just looks like dirt around it, you don't see where the stakes went in the ground or the plastic or whatever it is. or the rubber, then it just looks better, man. It looks like a better finished product, a more professional product. Truthfully, I should have even put the edge a little bit lower so you don't see it at all, but that's just a lesson to be learned, man. You know, that's just a lesson to be learned, and that's what we'll do the next time through. Now remember, I'm not an expert at this stuff. I'm pretty good at it, but I'm not like the best in the entire world. So I'm learning this stuff every single day, and truthfully, this is only the second paver project that I've built myself from scratch like this. You know what I'm saying? And it came out pretty good. I work with pavers all the time, so I'm really comfortable with them, but I don't do this that much, okay? And I put this up here to show you guys that you don't have to have that much experience, okay? What you have to have, as always, is just some balls, okay, a little bit of heart, and the guts to just get up and go do it, man. Like, that's all it takes, and then everything else does kind of work itself out along the way, at least in my experience, okay? Proper preparation is key, guys, and like the old saying, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail, okay? That's part of this thing. Do your research, do the knowledge, get all the things in place, and have everything in your mind and see it happening before you actually go in and do it. And usually, 99.9% of the time, for myself at least, it goes to plan. There are little hiccups along the way. You might run back to the store like I did in this video, but that just comes with the territory, man. If you want to be your own boss, you want to run your own stuff, and you want to get out of that mundane 9-to-5 situation or whatever, this is the type of stuff that we go through on this entrepreneurial journey. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. Here's a little before and after of this project. Came out solid, man. The customer was happy. I mean, her shit, she was all happy with the project, and I love that stuff, man. You know, she was telling all of her friends, her co-workers, her dad was on the phone. You know, they was geeking about it, which is fantastic, man. You want your customers to be very, very ecstatic with the finished product, okay? That's how you know you did a good job. That's how you know you can pull up, get your Google review, you get your Facebook review, and you continue to grow your business. They'll call you back in a year or two from now to go ahead and do some other stuff. So, I mean, it was a win-win situation. So this came out pretty good, guys. That's pretty much the gist of this video. And again, I got this project through a Facebook ad, okay? If you are struggling to get business, you are struggling to get your phone ringing, which in my opinion is one of the easiest things to do, okay? Go watch the Facebook ad videos on this channel. There's a playlist. Literally click on the channel, click on the playlist, and then you will see Facebook ad training. Go watch that shit, man. Go watch the Facebook ad videos, okay? It will work for you. All right, and if you don't want to do it, hit me up on Instagram, okay? I could do it for you. We'll talk, we can set up something. I don't have no ad agency, and that's not something that I really feel like jumping into. But, you know, if you cool enough, I want to see you succeed and you're a future 1%er, man, I'll help you succeed. It's that simple. I appreciate y'all for staying to this point in the video, man. If you stayed to this point in the video, then I know that you are serious about this craft, okay? You are serious about your opportunity. You are serious about your self-development. You're serious about yourself, okay? That is, you already won half the battle, my guy. You already won half the battle. All you got to do is start applying this shit, and you can be whatever it is that you decide to be. Go ahead and drop a comment. If you got a question or you got something that can help me out in the future with this, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe to this channel, and join the community of future 1%ers, guys, because we going up to the top, man. A lot of other people ain't paying no attention, and that's completely fine, but you know, that makes our job easier. So let's just go ahead and rise up to the top, and then by the time we get there, they're gonna be like, how did they get up there? What happened? How did they do that? Okay, it's simple, okay, because we've been working. We plan our stuff out. We see it happening in our mind, and then we make it happen. Plain and simple. And we also got a community of solid minds around us that's helping us continue to grow and help us get better. That's what it comes down to, guys, okay? This is the reason why the rich get rich and the poor get poor, okay? We need to get rich. I'm not getting poor, all right? So stay tuned, stay on the lookout. The season is just beginning, okay? This is one of the few of the first projects that I've gotten to, okay? There are going to be so many more projects on this channel that are gonna come up that are gonna blow your guys' mind, and I really feel that way. And that's what I'm going after this year, those high ticket, wow projects that will build a brand and keep them there for a whole decade, all right? You're gonna see some of those on this channel, man. If you wanna see that content, if that's for you, I mean, you already know what to do, man. Hit the subscribe button, join this community, and we're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to succeed, and that's that. So appreciate y'all boys for watching this video, man. Y'all take care. Have a good day.